Welcome to the Pop Culture Playmakers podcast, hosted by your sensei of anime Antwan and your DM of nerdy lore JC.
Let's get the pop culture poppin'.
What's going on? We are the Pop Culture Playmakers. My name is JC.
My name is Antwan.
Today we are fresh off of a little trip.
We are.
Me and my guy here went to Houston.
H-Town.
We had a really good hotel.
We did.
Saw a really great game between the Raiders and the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Great comeback.
Yeah, it was.
Got proven wrong on Aidan O'Connell. I'm sorry, Aidan, if you watch the show. I'm sorry. Probably don't, but it's okay. I think he's going to be great. But before we get all into that, let's start off with our Jersey Player of the Week.
Yeah, we on number 25.
Number 25.
Different sports.
There's some 25s out there. There was Ricky Henderson, Mark McGuire, but the one that had my heart from a kid growing up was the incomparable, the legend himself, Mr. Barry Bonds. Now, I'm not a San Francisco fan anymore because of political stuff, but as you can probably see, they're on in the background right now playing my new team, Boston. But I will always have love for Barry Bonds. He was one of my childhood heroes. Getting to watch him since the 90s to early 2000s. This man has had so many awards.
Yeah. That man was crazy.
He's had 7 National League MVP awards.
That is crazy.
He's had 12 Silver Slugger awards. He's not as... I know my guy here is not as big into baseball as the other sports.
I am not.
But,
So, help me understand. What is a Silver Slugger?
one of the better batters. Like, somebody that, like, is always dependable when it goes up to bat.
Okay, so his batting average has been, like,
Top tier.
Okay.
Always top tier.
Okay.
He was the Outstanding Player of the Award. He had the Hank Aaron Award and the Major League Player of the Year for 3 years, 1990, 2001, 2004. 2-time in National League Batting Champion in 2002 and 2004. All-time home run leader with 762 career home runs. That's insane. 73 home runs for a single season, which is still insane. I think that's the record still today. He's in the California Sports Hall of Fame, all-time walks leader. They didn't want to throw this guy the ball, so they just walked him. That's how it was. Our hats off to you, Barry Bonds. Thank you for everything you contributed to the sports game. He's also going to be a part of, or he was also one of the many that can be part of the discussion later when we talk about he had to transition into some of the acting because he did some Major League Baseball movies too. So, yeah, Barry Bonds, Double B, like he was great. Like he still goes on to like the home run derbies and stuff. He'll host them, and because like how many he's attended. So yeah.
So is that like, when do they have that end of the year?
They just had it. So like.
All right. So when do they do their All-Star break? Or is that one and the same?
That's one and the same.
Okay,
they do. It's kind of like the dunk contest into the All-Star game.
Okay.
It's home run into the All-Star game.
Okay.
So yeah, there's not like other contests. I know there's the home run derby and then the National All-Star game, and they have a rookie one version too. So yeah. So today, like I was saying, we were in Houston. Hot Houston. Houston was hot. It was hot, but that stadium was nice.
That stadium was AC out. It was
we walked in and we thought it was gonna be like a hot stadium because how it looks designed wise, but like it was nice. It was pricey, but it was nice.
Felt that cold air, you know.
I liked that they dove into the Tex-Mex side. Like everything was Tex-Mex in there. Like they had the mariachi band that was playing.
Yeah, that was wild. I did not expect that to happen. And then
they had this cannon that kept freaking my guy out.
It was only a few times. It was only a few times in the beginning because I wasn't aware that this is something they do. All I know is we were walking out and we were going to our seats. And when we got there, after I think we got food, and then and then all of a sudden you just hear, food.
We were standing in line for food.
And I was like, oh, what the heck is that?
He about dropped his food.
And I asked some people, I was like, hey, y'all come here often? Like, does this happen often? I don't know. I'm not a Houston Texans fan. I don't know what goes on at their arena. All I know is it was the first time for me. So
I'm not a Houston Texans fan either, but yeah. They do this quite often in other venues too. Just like if you go to OU, they do the firing of the guns and stuff.
That I can get behind.
But like they do it in pros too.
Yeah, I think the Bucks also do something.
The cannons from the ship. Yeah.
But that makes sense.
Yeah.
I have no idea why they do it in Houston.
It's the Alamo thing.
Why do they shoot guns?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a big old cannon with their bulls. It's kind of like a Texas thing where like they have cannons and bulls and there's pro sports. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, they had on the Jumbotron, they had this, especially when it came to third downs, which that was another thing. The fact that they used the Undertaker's theme song for their third downs, it was like, all right, because you really don't. It's different experience in a game there versus
watching it on
TV. Because there's no way they're gonna have that playing. Well, you might hear.
I mean, you can barely hear it, but it's not like it is at the game.
Yeah,
live is always different. Like especially in wrestling. When you go to a wrestling live, it's completely different from
when you don't get to hear the commentary of the of like Michael Cole and all them. It's like
and you hear the wrestlers cussing at each other and all that. Yeah,
like this is weird. Like I don't know, especially if you watched wrestling on TV your whole life, then you get there, you're like,
that's how big the ring is.
I should be hearing somebody talking about this. Like no,
they started doing that with the Independents. They have commentators that actually you can hear throughout the I don't like it.
I mean that's fair. It's just, but also like knowing what happens after this show goes off, and and it's like, oh, dark match. What is this?
Yeah.
And because I remember, I don't know if it was Raw or SmackDown that came to Tulsa.
We went and seen Raw.
Was that when Liv had that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Liv had that title match. It was like, what? I was like,
they didn't announce this.
I was like, what? I was like, oh, this is a dark match. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then the match before the show even starts, it's like, all right, well, it kind of makes sense. Give them a little preview of what you know, because people get antsy, and it's like, all right, we're gonna have a little something.
I'm making this guy's wife hate me even more because like I'm giving him more and more live events.
She's not hating him. That's not what's happening.
Making you spend some money.
That's true. Thank God to spend this one. This was a gift.
This was a gift.
It's funny though. It was a gift for my birthday, but it was just.
Yep. I wanted somebody to go with, and it was your birthday, so I was like, you know what?
But hey,
I'm gonna take you. So I did kind of say this when I gave you that birthday present. Was like, that's gonna be your birthday presents each year, because I'm gonna take you on my journey to see the stadiums.
I'm
the only one I don't think I'm gonna take you to that we might have to go on another time is Green Bay next year.
That makes sense.
Because that's my wife and my father-in-law.
Hey.
So
I mean, I can't always be in your life like that.
Huh?
Your wife comes first. I'm just here.
But you still are going to a game next year.
I am.
You just don't know which one yet.
Yeah.
I do.
It won't be preseason. It'll be.
It's going to be a season game.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to it. But
that being said, how do you feel about wrestling this week? I haven't gotten into a whole lot of wrestling this week, but like
I have not either.
I didn't get to see SmackDown as much. I seen the preview, I saw the clips.
Yeah.
I love that they're bringing like Haku in as like the manager, and he's like making him vicious Tongans.
Honestly, I'm here for it, and I think I want to say this only because Paul Heyman has been with the Bloodline for a while, being the wise man for Roman and everything like that, and so it's like. Not to say Paul Heyman ain't cool, but like, I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame. He just needs to do something else. But it's just.
Did you see any foreshadowing in that Cody speech? Did you see Cody's talked on Friday?
Yeah.
Did you hear any foreshadowing in it? I did.
I want to say I did.
Because he's talking to... Who was he talking to? It was CM Punk, wasn't it?
No, you're talking Randy Orton.
It was Randy. And
Yeah.
he walked over to the apron and he looked down at him and he was like, I'm going to whip your ass, and that's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. And I was like, hold up. What did he just say? I was like, is that a Paul Heyman throw? Is he siding with Paul Heyman?
That would be very interesting.
That would be interesting. I'm curious to see.
I wouldn't even know. I think I wouldn't feel right if he did do that. Because I don't know. It's just. But again,
I mean,
there's this.
Think about that connection though. That's got a long story between them.
Yeah,
two.
but like I just like the build up to making Cody a heel.
It's
it's
a long process.
It's just. I don't know, it's just like they're chipping away at him to make him more and more of a bad guy. And like there's throwing like Randy Orton said, like, you're not a bad guy, this, that, and the other. It's like, well, not right now, probably.
Not right now.
You know, it's just so many things to fuel this fire. Like, then when he goes off, I don't know. Because again, like, it would make sense if the American Nightmare was a heel. Only because, but then I don't know how my little homie would feel about seeing somebody who he looks up to be the bad guy, because my boy loves, like, my friend Brian, his son, loves Cody to death. Like,
yes.
And so to see Cody go bad, I don't know how he'll be. And so I don't know, I might message him about that this week. Let's see, like, I wish think of something to feel if he saw this happen. But other than that, it's just, I don't know, man. The stories.
I think the storylines get there. I mean, I think like Paul Heyman helped his dad back in the day, and he's forever indebted. So that could be a like plug that they throw.
I mean, that could. So,
but I don't think that I see him doing it anytime soon.
No.
But like I'm curious to see if we get a heel Randy back. We need that 2005 Randy back where he was like hearing voices. So, yeah.
Yeah. So did you see all the posts that Bailey was posting about like 10 years and stuff like that? I was like, is she saying she's leaving? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, she's gone, dude. She hadn't even re-signed.
Well, that's
like her contract. Everybody there's like 6 contracts that go up in October. There's Bailey, Ija. There's a bunch of contracts. Ija Dragunov.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me pull that up real quick.
Yeah, no, I saw, I think it was on Twitter or something, it was talking about like, yeah, TKO won't re-sign people just because they're not big names to draw and stuff. It's like, I don't think that's true. I feel like anybody would be happy to see Bailey do something. Because granted, I feel like...
I would love to see her go to AEW and face Sasha or Mercedes. Yeah.
That'd be cool. As long as she's somewhere.
Ija Dragunov. Hold up, who else? The Creeds, Pretty Deadly, Ivy Nile, and Pete Dunne, and Bailey. I don't see them renewing Creeds. Maybe Kit Wilson. Maybe Kit Wilson gets renewed. Just because the storyline he's got with The Miz and Danhausen, but that's been kind of shut down. But yeah, Pete Dunne, I see leaving. I see the Creeds leaving. They don't use Ivy enough to keep her.
No.
I think that's a mistake. I think Ivy's one hell of a competitor.
She could be the female Kurt Angle if they pushed her that way.
You know who she reminds me of?
Who?
Jacqueline. She's the white version of Jacqueline.
Okay.
Like, wasn't up to standards with Trish and Lita, but at the same time, she can make a name for herself if you give her the ring too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think Bailey's gone. They haven't been able to utilize her lately.
Which they started this mental thing with her, and then like they shifted it to. Lyra.
That was the thing. I was like, they shifted it straight to Lyra. And I was like, they should have kept it going with her.
Because that would have been interesting. I don't think anybody would have been able to take Bailey as this.
Go through her personalities, like the hugger, and then the hello, ding dong, hello.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been, but I mean, Lyra, she's...
We already back up.
What the hell? Wait, what did I miss?
A few minutes and we back up 5-3. So I'm excited. Let's keep going. Let's bury him. So let's get into our roses.
Let's get into our roses.
Roses this week. We talked about it on the last episode.
We did.
That was the first time we've ever done that, where we told you who our roses this week was going to be.
Also, this is the first time we've done the roses with somebody who's already passed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a new thing. We're going to give roses to him. I know they kind of did a blip at the Academy Awards, but that wasn't enough.
No.
This man has meant a lot through our childhoods. Like, we watched him as young children growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Lion King, Coming to America, Fences. If you guys ever seen the Broadway Fences, he was the first one of that. Before Denzel. Like,
yeah, no, he set the standard on that.
He's set the standards on a lot of things. He was the voice of Darth Vader. Mr. James Earl Jones. Mm-hmm. The voice of the voices.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's maybe Morgan Freeman. Yeah. I don't think there's another voice out there that can compete with his. Like,
I think Keith David could.
I don't know. I think his voice is just huge. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
You can't. It's iconic. That's what it is.
Yeah, it holds so much weight of like with. What's the word? Not aura, but like presence. You know, like if you hear him talk, you know, it's what like in the scene. I'm thinking about it so much. As you were saying, people, when he was King Joffrey, and he was like, "My son works," and it's like I just imagine being in that room to hear his voice just carry off like that. Like that would be. I'd forget like, oh well, no, this is a movie. This ain't like why he's not mad at me. That's the movie.
I got to meet him one time, and his voice carries over a whole thing. Like
you got to meet him?
Yeah.
You need to stop the podcast.
So he did a Comic-Con back in 1997, I think it was, and we were there, and his voice carries over everybody. Like, it was amazing.
It's crazy.
Getting to go meet the voice of Darth Vader. That was awesome. But let's get into our questions. How about that?
Right.
How did you become introduced to James Earl Jones?
For me, it was Mufasa. I don't know. There's a lot of these father figures that have like, I don't know, just hear them speak, and then hear them speak with patience for a child. Because I know for myself, I was a young Simba, getting into trouble, doing other things, believing like, oh, when I get big, this is what I'm gonna do, or this ain't other. Now making the right choices, getting other people in trouble with my choices and stuff. And so it was more, it's just, you know, to have him be the father, the voice of reason, like yes, I am your father, I will protect you, but I'm your father who is this ruler who has these fears. The fear of losing my son, losing my heir, you know, killing off the pride. Because again, it's just, you know, that way. So it's like he has to make sure he's doing everything right as a father now and being present, you know.
I'm not entirely sure, like, which came first, you know? Obviously, Darth Vader was there. I'm a big Star Trek guy. Like, it's everywhere.
Star what?
Star Wars.
There we go.
Did I say Star Trek?
You said Star Trek.
Come on,
nerd.
My bad.
Come on,
I'm a big Star Wars
MC
guy.
of nerd lore.
Like, it's everywhere. Star Wars is everywhere in my room, in my office, at work.
Peyton of Darth Maul. Right
Yeah.
there.
I've got a couple over
I thought you
there.
got some stuff over there.
But there's Star Wars right here.
Is Darth Maul your favorite?
Yeah,
I'm
there
like,
he is.
This is the third. I'm like right there, right there, right there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I've got more. I've got more too. Yeah, I got to meet him too.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, his lightsaber is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
But like, I don't know if it was that one, or if I watched The Sandlot first, because I think I watched The Sandlot first, and him in The Sandlot was iconic, and talking about how he sat down with the great Bambino and all them, and the story, the way he told the story, it was like you were drawn into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I think, I don't know. Like, it's just crazy. Like, when so many people who've done so many great things in pop culture are passed on. You know, real quick, shout out to, speaking of passed on, this past, let's see what today is. It was like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
So Thursday, Michael Caine,
Michael Caine.
Yeah, Eddie Caine Jr. from the Five Heartbeats passed on. And I how I felt.
Funny enough, is we were just looking at that dude.
I was like, you know, but it's just everything with like, because they've showed the video of him singing at the end of the Five Heartbeats, where he's like, I feel like going home, and I'm just like, well, that man has gone on. That man went home, and there's nothing about it we can do.
And then earlier in the week, we lost Hayden Panettiere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a difficult week for pop culture.
It's just.
Which Hayden Panettiere has been in a lot too. Mm-hmm. She was in. She was in Bring It On like later years.
All or Nothing, yeah.
Yeah. Heroes.
I'm sorry, that is such a good casting for her, especially with the people she was around.
Which one?
Bringing On All or Nothing. It's like you got this week.
It worked.
It worked so well.
She was also in Heroes. Mm-hmm. She was like
Coach Yost's daughter.
She was Coach Yost's daughter.
Remember the Titans.
And like everybody's posting that
the scene where they're singing at Gary Bertier's funeral, but they're doing it for Hayden. I'm like, that's crazy.
Made you feel some emotion.
It's just, but I mean, it's just, you know, she was going through a lot, but it's like for her to be a year older than me and no longer with us, it's like that is a wild thought. Like,
so, moving on with James Earl Jones, what role do you think is his most underrated performance?
I would say Rupert Marshall from Claudine.
From what?
Claudine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it about that one is underrated?
It's just the way he was, and it's just something that was not his usual self. It was like it made him different. You know, it made him more softer, you know, more caring and stuff like that. And it's like it's just, you know, because usually he's this big voice, like thinking about Darth Vader or Mufasa, and like where there's more.
And it's
presence.
Just not there for.
It's not for that one. You know,
I kind of feel the same about mine. I'm trying to remember his name in the movie, but he was in Secondhand Lions, and he did amazing in that movie. He was just outplayed by Robert Duvall and Michael Caine, and even was it Haley Joel Osment?
Yeah,
is it Haley Joel Osment?
I think so.
Yeah. But he did amazing in that movie, and I think that that was his most underrated performance because people don't even remember that he's in that movie. So, what was the next question?
What role defines his career?
There's two.
I put three.
There's two of them, like off the top.
I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna say Mufasa.
Yes.
Just because, again, even though he was a lion, he was a father, and like a father that had the presence that all the people who I knew who loved Lion King was like, yeah, Mufasa. If he was a person, that's my dad. I want him to be my dad.
The only reason I would object to that is mine. Which line do you remember more? Everything the light touches, or Luke, I'm your father? I think Luke.
Well, obviously, Luke, I'm your father is because that was a crazy reveal.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, but I'm personally saying this is one of the roles that define. I mean, again,
I was like, those were the two.
Here.
Those were the two I had.
King Joffrey Joffer.
I give that one.
But again, he was a king.
I know.
He was basically Mufasa in real life. he basically was.
But at the same time, if you took that king out, it would still been the same movie.
It would not have been the same.
It would have been Coming to America. If you would have switched his actor,
who could do that?
Nobody. But if you would have switched that actor, it would have been the same movie.
It would not have been
because
the same movie.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Who's gonna say my son works with that type of like oomph? Like, you know, the fact that like he is saying my son, the prince of a African country, is subjected to being a servant and serving fries and a shake and stuff like that. Like, nobody is delivering that. Maybe Morgan Freeman, but nobody is delivering that like he did.
I'm just saying, like, say that line didn't exist. Say that role didn't exist, and there was just a king that he got, that the prince came over here from. No role, just the thought of a king or a queen. It would have been the same movie.
It couldn't have been, because that relationship between them, and he's doing it so he can make his father proud. But then also he's choosing for himself. Like, he wants to be like, all right, if I'm going to be the heir, I need to find my bride. So in order to do that, I need to leave to go find my bride. You know, and then it's like thinking about like he's doing all this. Well, I wouldn't say he's making his father proud. He's letting him do it for himself, because like he went so much to like, hey, I am not a prince. I don't want nobody to love me for who I am, for what I am, but who I am. And so it's like, you know, and then like he defended homegirl to his father, to his face. He told the king, hey, you should not have said that to her. That is not your part. Also, the fact that, you know, he died 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But now that he is in heaven with his queen again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even just from Coming to America, but his Sarabi. He's in heaven with his Sarabi. And then, like, you know, like, granted, he has a real life. He was married to somebody else. That's fair. Not, but it's just the characters, if you will. But I mean, obviously Darth Vader is the role that defined his career. Obviously,
I think the three of them work. Yeah. I think you can say the three of them because like it just elevated his career after he did that role as well. Mm-hmm. So, but I was just saying, like, out of those three, I have to give it to Darth Vader. Mm. That role was like career defining for him. It showed him people that he has that type of voice. Mm-hmm. So yeah. All right. What role do people overrate? People that hate you for this one?
I said Darth Vader.
People are gonna hate him for that.
Only because he's like, oh, Luke, I'm your father. Mm-hmm. And that's it. That is it. Like, he talks has other things, but people hold that line just because that big of a reveal is like, okay, this is the person, this is Anakin, who later becomes Darth Vader, who somehow brings balance to the Force.
Yep.
Which, how?
He killed the Emperor. He lifted the Emperor up as he was getting shocked and died and threw him down the hole.
Because I was like, how does the one who Yeah, but
I mean, they all suspect that it's his son Luke, but and that's the way they do it is the passing of the torch. But it was really him that killed the Emperor in the end. Well, later finding out that it wasn't the death of the Emperor, but whatever.
No, but honestly though, I just feel like, you know, people hold that so much, like, yeah, him as like him speaking through that mask and like how his voice still commanded a presence with that. Because again, you hear, and this is one of the things that makes him a great actor. You hear the conviction and everything that through a mask with no emotional to go with it. That just makes it top tier. But I feel like people hold so much the fact that like, oh, he said, Luke, I am your father. And like, that is the line that everybody always says. He says other things. But granted, they only say that because that is a cultural reference that everybody should know.
Yeah.
But I think that's the most overrated role. What about you?
For his own most overrated role, the reason I said this, before we get those hate comments, the reason I said this is because I think that if you interchange the roles, Christopher Walken's voice would have been a great narrator too. But his acting in Click with Adam Sandler, where he was the past. Every time he went into the past, he was the narration. I think if you gave him the role of Bed Bath & Beyond mechanic guy versus Christopher Walken and reverse their roles, it would have worked just as well. So I feel like that's
totally fair. That's totally fair.
Everybody gave him credit for that, but like, oh, he was such a great voice actor in that. I was like, not really. So yeah.
All right. So, what project would you erase from his filmography? I have one, but there's another one I would say, but after delegation, deliberating and stuff like that, I was like, all right, this makes sense.
I'm gonna get hate on this one.
Okay.
Later on, not the very first one, but like the sequels of Star Wars. Like, not the first trilogy, but when he kept being Darth Vader's voice in like the Rebels and stuff. I think that if we're doing different voice acting in every one of them, it should be a different voice actor. It shouldn't be the same. I only hate on it because I think everybody knows that Darth Vader is James Earl Jones. But at the same time, like, Obi-Wan was voiced by several different people. So was Anakin and Ahsoka Tano. And all these people were voiced by multiple people. I think the new cast could have... I think the old cast should have just handed over the guard. If that makes sense. So...
So my actual answer is Judge Dredd.
Oh my god, I hated that movie.
Yeah, I feel like you can erase that.
Yeah.
But I feel like
I'll change my answer to that. Yeah.
I feel like, and nostalgia aside, it seemed like there was little who he was as Mufasa in the '93 film versus the most recent,
The Lion Guard.
The Lion King live adaptation.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he didn't hold it. I mean, granted, he was older. His voice probably different from what it used to be.
That was a little bit before he passed too.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like it was the same Mufasa. It felt like it was Mufasa who had passed for a long time.
Yeah.
It felt like he was Mufasa in the sky versus Mufasa on. It just didn't carry that same weight. But I definitely.
You know what? I changed my answer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with any of his television cameos because it was just cheap. Like his cameo on The Big Bang Theory, I loved his cameo on Big Bang Theory, but it was cheap. He didn't need to do it.
Yeah, no, it was funny though when they went to Carrie
Fisher's house.
Yeah, and she was like, "It's not funny, James. Why am I still laughing?" Oh man!
But I would do that. I would erase his cameos because he's done quite a few.
Okay, that's fair.
What project would you have loved to see him do if he was still around?
Honestly, I would have loved to see him do like a David Attenborough type of thing, like over nature documentary. I would watch that every day.
Okay.
I think if him just speaking about animals and nature, this and the other, like I would definitely watch that 10 out of 10 times.
I think it's. I think they call them old folk movies, where it's like the bucket list, where all of them get together and have a thing. I would like to see.
And they do some random stuff.
I'd like to see him do that with a couple of other really important voices, like Mark Hamill and Morgan Freeman. Give them like all these really important, iconic voices, and do something like that.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. Yeah. But it'd have been. It's just, you get to enjoy people when they were alive, and it's like his work has over time just insurmountable, and it's just like it just holds so much weight, like. You got to tip our hats off to the man. Like, one of the greatest to ever do it.
Absolutely.
Like, if we did six grandfathers of, like, actors with the poise, the fine dedication to their craft, he would be up there. I would put Sidney Poitier up there.
Yep.
Denzel for sure. Morgan Freeman for sure.
Vern Davis. Dude that played Will Smith's dad.
Oh, Vereen. Yeah. I can go with that. Yeah. But yeah, it's just so many dudes, so many great dudes, and like, granted, I was just naming a bunch of black actors, but I mean, there are other white actors I could switch out for some. I mean,
James Woods.
James Woods, I could put him out there. I don't know if I would switch him out for, but I could put him up there. Probably.
Speaking of switching out, it leads right into our next conversation.
Oh.
But before we do that, since this person is no longer with us and we do our giving roses, we want to thank his children and say that, like, he is always in our thoughts and prayers and always with us, and he's going to live forever through his acting, and we just give him his roses. We give you his roses. Thank you for keeping his legacy alive. So, I've got a game for us.
All right, let's get it off.
So, what we're going to do is, if you have been following the YouTube channel for very long, and there's probably 1,000 of you out there, which is awesome. Thank you for following. But if you've been following the YouTube channel for very long, you know that I am one that I have this saying where they're always remaking old movies. And I want to recast that movie before Hollywood gives it a crappy cast.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is came up with a game, or me and ChatGPT came up with a game, where we're going to do an auction. We're going to do an auction between the two of us. Okay. We're going to see who can outbid each other. We're starting with $30. We'll get a movie, and every round we'll get a new actor. And we have to recast that movie with these actors by bidding on them. Does that make sense?
And the most we can bid is $30.
The most you have is $30.
All right.
So, like, if you bid 5 here and 5 here, you only have $20 to work with for your whole cast.
Okay.
What
is the amount of people we are?
I'm not entirely sure yet.
Okay.
I think it's going to be like, I have to figure that out.
Okay.
So we're going to, we'll say 6 rolls.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is Jurassic Park. We're gonna be recasting Jurassic Park. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we both have $30. We're gonna bid right here, and we have $30 to spend, and we're gonna have all these actors to fill, and there's 6 of them.
Okay.
So we have to fill these spots, and you got to put them in the places of where you want them. Okay.
Okay.
So the first actor that we're bidding on is Pedro Pascal. And all these are modern actors as well. So I'm going to let you start the bidding. We'll go back and forth. So Pedro Pascal. Most notable for Last of Us and Game of Thrones.
Pedro Pascal. He was also Reed Richards.
He was. So what are you starting the bidding with?
I'll say $1.
$1?
Yeah.
I'll go 2.
I'll go 3.
I got a specific spot. I'll go 4.
You got it.
Okay, I'll take 4. So. All right, next one, Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
Do you know her?
Yeah, she was in the Spider-Man movie.
She was in
Big Potatoes.
She was in what?
The Spider-Man movie.
Well, yeah, she was the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, but she was also in Spider-Man.
Yeah, she was the.
Yeah, Big Potatoes.
Yeah, Big Potatoes.
Big Potatoes.
So you start bidding, or I start bidding on this one. I'll do 3.
I'll do 5.
Ooh. Oh, there's 6 spots.
I know.
And like if you run out of money and the next person just bids, you get whatever's left over.
Okay.
So I've got how much? I've got 26. I'll go 6.
All right.
Yeah?
You have it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know all that. All right. I had a good little roll for her.
All right. Jonathan Bailey. Who's that? Who's
I
Jonathan
want to
Bailey?
say he.
I need a picture.
Oh, I think I know who it is. I want to say no, it's not him. I want to say he was in.
I don't know this dude.
Let me see first. Yeah, he was in.
He was in Wicked.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. You're up first. For Jurassic Park?
I'll bid $5.
You can have him. Have him.
Yeah, I know where I want him. All right.
I would have sold him for $1. I would have let you have him for $1. Jenna Ortega. Ooh, Jenna Ortega. How many female roles are there in Jurassic Park?
The female
girl
doctor and the daughter. Or the granddaughter.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. So I'm bidding. I'll bid 2.
I'll bid 5.
Take it.
All right.
All right. So we're both down to 20. Stephen Nguyen.
Stephen Nguyen.
He's Glenn off of
The
Walking Dead.
Where did I put him?
I'm trying to think that too. I'm like,
So I know where I want to put Bailey. Where do I put him? I don't.
you start bid.
No, it says probably one bid.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
So, $2.
You got him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. No. I just. We got now.
Austin Butler. Ooh.
All right, I want 5. I got 5.
5?
5.
All right. You could have him.
All right. Yeah, I know where I'm putting him.
Ayo Edberry. Is that dude from Black Panther?
I don't think so.
Nope, it's not. Oh! She's from The Bear.
She is beautiful.
What would I put her at?
That's a good question.
She could be. Gender swap on that one. She could be. So I have Pedro Pascal, Florence Pugh, and Steve Nguyen. That would be a good gender swap. And it's my turn to bid. I'm gonna say $2.
This is so crazy.
I'm gonna say $2. So she's the one that's the sous chef
4.
on The Bear, huh?
4.
$18. Take her.
All right. Actually, how does it? Okay.
EDEBRI. BIRI.
Yeah, she's pretty. Hold on, real quick, before we get into it, I want to show you something. So, as of now, Spider-Man Brand New Day has officially surpassed $2.2 billion in the global box office. It is now the 5th highest.
You said 5 or 4?
The 5th.
No, I'm saying, did you say 5 or 4 on her?
5. No, 4. Because you said 2. That's fine.
5.
That's fine.
Alright.
So I got $10 left?
Yep.
How much you got left?
18.
Okay, so I gotta be.
So how many rolls do we have left? I have
2.
I have 3, you have 2.
I have 2. Yeah.
David Cornsweet.
Yeah, but it is now right under. It made 978% back of its $225 million budget.
That's huge.
Yeah.
David Cornsweet.
I could have sworn Endgame passed Avatar, but I guess I was wrong.
I'll bid 3 on David.
Who is this?
David Cornsweet. Superman.
The new one?
Yep.
Oh. You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
I know exactly where I'm putting him. Mikey Madison. That's giving us some obscure names.
Yeah.
Oh, she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, she was the pale girl that tried to take out Brad Pitt. Okay. Oh, he would work for AO's spot.
I was thinking about the only two yeah, you can have her because
Yeah, I'll take her. So you're not gonna take her?
No.
All right, so I'll bid one.
Because she. Yeah, because I already got my 2 rolls for the winner.
All right. I need somebody. Give me somebody. Paul Mescal.
So it's like 2 rolls left because. Oh, wait. Madison. Right there.
He was in Gladiator too. I pass on this one. You pass or bid?
I don't know. 'Cause I can't see him. So, I know where I want to have 2 of these guys. But then that leaves. Because the 6 man. I'm just thinking about like. So we have Grant, the female doctor. I forget her name. The 2 children. We have the.
There's a bunch of people in this movie.
Yeah, I know, but like the main people, the old man who runs it, that needs to be a role. Unless we give it to somebody younger. Because
there's a bunch.
I know.
Of very famous people that rock these roles.
Yeah, I know.
Even the small roles, like Samuel L. Jackson's role, and
yeah, but I don't think they're counting them because they're
6 roles.
6. Well, if they're gonna 6, it has to be one of the doctors or the insurance guy who.
Well, it just depends on what we say. We're gonna put them in those roles.
But again, they're giving 6 people.
Yeah.
And so, knowing that there's more than 6 people, we include. So you got the 2 female roles. You got homeboy who gets eaten.
Yeah, the hunter. Yeah.
Not the hunter. No. I forgot.
I'm gender swapping some of these roles, honestly.
That's fair.
So,
well, no, because I'm just thinking like.
Do you want him?
Let's see. Sure.
How much?
I'll take 5.
5. Like I said, I passed. So yes.
I know.
Yeah, I'm passing on that one. So you have.
I got $5 left.
You got $5 left. So I have 14.
Lakeith Stanfield. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Who did I get? Mescal.
Paul Mescal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. If I.
Yeah.
No.
Guess what? I'm gonna bid $6.
I already got him, bro. Like. That's crazy.
So.
Kaylee Spain.
Ooh, Kaylee Spaney, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She would be good as that one. Alright, so my 6 so far is Pedro Pascal, Florence.
I guess I got her.
Do you want her?
Yeah, or I have to have her because, well,
you can pass, and they'll give you another one.
Okay.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'll pass. Glenn Powell. Oh, ooh.
Yeah. Damn it. Damn it.
I'll take him. I'll take him for 5. Yeah.
So I had $8 left. You had $0 left.
Yeah.
So the roles we are casting are Dr. Alan Grant, Dr. Ellie Sattler, Dr.
Ellie, that's what it is.
Ian McCollum, John Hammond, Lex Murphy, and Tim Murphy.
Yeah. Lex and Tim are the kids.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Dr. Alan Grant, out of mine. So I'm gonna kind of like copy this. I'm gonna say Alan is Pedro.
Okay, so that's what I thought. Yeah.
Ellie Sadler is going to be. Yeah, Ellie Sadler is going to be Florence Pugh. Ian Malcolm is going to be Steve Wynn.
Wow.
John Hammond. It's Lakeith Stanfield. Lex Murphy is Mikey. And Tim Murphy is David Cornsweet.
No.
Alright. What's yours?
Alright. So Alan Grant will be Bailey.
Sadler?
Mm-hmm. Sadler will be Eddie Beery. Ian Malcolm is going to be Austin Butler. John Hammond's going to be Powell.
Just write down a line. And Glenn Powell is Timothy?
No, John Hammond is Powell. Matt Scow is going to be Tim.
Oh, John Hammond is Powell.
Glenn Powell. Lex will be Ortega.
Of course.
Yeah. She still has that teenage.
She does.
Like,
And then Mezcal.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what ChatGPT says of these. Head to head, Alan Grant, I get the edge because Pascal has rugged, exhausted survivor energy. And that you'd want from Grant. Bailey could possibly do it, but Pedro feels more natural.
Okay.
Sadler, Pugh versus Edeberry. It's close. AO would bring different comedic energy, but Florence feels exceptionally suited to Ellie's toughness and emotional intensity.
Okay.
I think you got... Yeah. Ian Malcolm, Wynn would give Malcolm a fascinating, slightly darker interpretation, but Butler's swagger and charisma for Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, that's what I said. As soon as I saw Butler, I was like, yeah, I know where I'm going to put him.
Lakeith Stanfield or Glenn Powell, neither is obvious Hammond. Lakeith could make him eccentric and unsettling, while Powell could probably turn him into
That's crazy.
a charismatic young billionaire. For modern reinterpretation, I like Powell's version better. Yeah, whatever. You got Mikey versus Jenna Ortega. Obviously, Mikey could work, but Jenna is almost unfair here. She's proven she can play intelligent, resourceful characters under pressure.
Nice.
I'm getting swamped.
Where's the... Oh, okay.
I'm getting swamped. David Cornsweet, we've officially eliminated kids from Jurassic Park. We're aging Tim up. Mescal feels more believable than an awkward dinosaur-obsessed young brother than Superman. Yeah. So, the MVP castings for each of us, Pedro for me, and Jenna Ortega for him.
Yeah, because, I mean, they gave us other people, and it's like...
I like this.
Yeah.
I think we need to do this again.
I'm down for that, you know.
So, that'd be fun.
It was a nice game 6.
They said the auction strategy mattered. Player 1 got some great individual talent, but having to squeeze Cornsweet into it, yeah, it hurt badly.
Yeah. Yep.
So Cornsweet can't play a kid. But apparently Pascal can, or Mescal. So, yeah, we'll do this again next week. I like this one. They say they would greenlight his Jurassic Park. It's crap, whatever.
All I'm hearing is haterade.
Yeah. So, moving on, we have our 6 Grandfathers Mountain.
Yes, we do.
6 Grandfathers this week goes to athletes who have turned celebs.
Mm-hmm.
We each get 3. We do this to honor those that are in the world right now and have passed, and this is just like our Mount Rushmore version. But we call it 6 Grandfathers because that's what it was before it was Mount Rushmore and the white man took over. So.
Yeah. He's Mexican, by the way. So.
Viva la raza.
That's too much. All right. Yeah.
All right. So, 6 Grandfathers.
Uh-huh.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Are we including wrestlers?
You can.
Okay.
Because, I mean, there's 3 of them that became actors.
Yeah. Well, there's more than that. But, yeah.
3 that became mainstream. I don't
More than that. But it's okay.
Well, I'm talking about, like, 3 that, like, are... I'm pretty sure it's more than that, but, like, there's 3 that actually done, like, crazy roles.
Yeah, there's more than that.
Oh, okay, well then, all right.
Do you not know about Hulk Hogan?
I don't care.
I know who you're talking about.
I don't care about him.
Or Roddy Piper?
I didn't realize he did.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about him, so. But anyways, I'll go first. Out the gate, pop out, Ed O'Neill. Yeah.
Okay. Ed O'Neill. Yeah. What did he play?
He was in football.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah. Crazy enough. I feel like in his Married with Children role, he actually was talking about his glory days playing football. That's why it's always brought up so much.
Okay.
Yeah. But, you know,
I'm surprised I don't have his Funko Pop in here. My next one.
All right, who's yours?
My first one is a former Raider linebacker who went on to take over the Star Wars world. Take over most of the worlds. Mr. Apollo Creed himself, Carl Weathers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's a good thing he went on my list.
Huh?
That's a good thing he went on my list.
Carl Weathers was awesome.
Solid, that was a solid pick.
Like, Carl Weathers was a huge Raider linebacker. Like, he played with Gene Upshaw and all them, and he killed it. But at the same time, when he moved to Apollo, he felt at home and safe. And that's what the big thing was making his family feel safe.
Yeah. My next one, Gina Carano.
That's a good one.
Yep. My last one's gonna shock you. It was a surprise to me too when I found out.
Gina Carano. So I was gonna do one, but like because you mentioned her, I can't really do mine. Can I? Like,
why couldn't you? You said we can't have 2 females on.
Well, I'm saying like they're essentially the same person.
Oh, okay.
Like,
talking about Rhonda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of acting chops.
She has done. Yeah, she was in the Expendables. I think
she was in Expendables. She was in Fast and the Furious. She was
in there.
She's been in Entourage. Like she's TV showed acted and stuff like that. So, but since you went UFC route, I'll go UFC route.
Okay.
Conor McGregor.
honestly, seeing him in the newer adaptation of, I think it's Roadhouse.
Yes.
That was hilarious.
I think he did great.
He was crazy as that dude. It was, and it's like every time he walked away from something, it was always an explosion. Like, bro, how dangerous are you as a person?
Well, I'm gonna use him as an honorable mention because, like, I'm gonna. So here's the thing: is like, he hasn't done enough to be on the mountain.
Okay, that's fair.
Gina Carano, she started MMA and she's like all up in the Star Wars world, all up in Fast and the Furious, all these things.
Yeah. She was great in Deadpool.
Rhonda, yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna do a superhero landing. It's pain on the knees. But like, he's only done 2 movies, so like I'm not gonna give him the mountain for that. But I'm gonna honorable mention that he did great in Roadhouse. Who I'm gonna say is I really think that. Should I say this guy?
Say the guy.
O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson was a phenomenal athlete. He had a troubled past with the murder charges and suspected murder that he got free of charging, even though a lot of people still don't believe it. But he was a great actor too. Like if you look at Naked Gun, it was hilarious. He was hilarious in that. He continued on in his acting career, and like he just all that stuff kind of brought everything down. Yeah. Nothing to say on that one.
No, I was stuck on the barking. The doorbells went off.
Yeah.
All right, for my last one, did not know this person did any kind of sports until I researched it, which is crazy. And they have done considerable amount of movies. They've even been like, a comedian's even said I could do his voice, and he said, and he did it in front of him. One of the men who, no matter what he's doing, which he said this when he said this, it was hilarious because like his next role should be the librarian, Jason Statham.
Yes.
Yeah, like did not know he was in sports of any kind. Yep. That was a surprise to me.
Soccer, right?
I think so. I want to say. So when I looked it up, where did it go? Where did I go? Did you know the homegirl who played the daughter on?
I know he was a competitive diver.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a sport.
I mean, it is.
I could take nothing away from it. I couldn't do it.
Olympic, you know.
It is. So
he competed for 12 years. So
yeah.
Like, yeah, but the daughter for Lex Murphy in Jurassic Park 93, this woman is 46 now.
So
47.
So that was your last, right?
That was my last one.
My last.
Jason Statham.
I have to do it because you just said Jason Statham. I have to do it. This man started acting for professional wrestlers everywhere. Started with Scorpion King. Well, like he didn't start acting, but he made it great.
Yeah.
Did Scorpion King, Dwayne Johnson. Like you can't take nothing away from his career. He's been phenomenal. He puts as much work and as much pride into his work that he possibly can, and he's led the way for hundreds of wrestlers to just break into it whenever they want to. So, yeah, that's our 6 grandfathers. We got Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham. We got Gina Carano. We got Carl Weathers, Ed O'Neill, and who was our 6th? Who was my other one? Who did I start off with? Carl Weathers.
OJ.
Yeah. I forget about him for a reason. I forgot about him for a reason.
That's oh my gosh.
I think next. I think we'll do some good. I
actually had some good other honorable mentions. I had Terry Crews, Jim Brown,
Yep,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yep, all 3 of them.
Yeah, because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's the one that said they went toe to toe with Bruce Lee and survived. Although it was for a movie, but the fact that he like got to be in a movie with him and it was like crazy.
There's some great ones. Like you can look at Lawrence Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Half the wrestlers now, like Dave Bautista, is about to just got his Kratos role. Which, how do you feel about that?
I mean,
I think it could have gone to somebody else. I don't know if that's the right look, but
because think about who Kratos is, the role he's in, and then like just to be able to deliver, not only have the voice but to deliver the. I don't even know if he does his own stunts, but just
Batista.
Yeah,
no.
Okay.
Batista's very high and tidy.
I mean, you know, you gotta protect the brand.
But like you got other wrestlers that have broken into acting because of The Rock. Like you got John Cena, Roman Reigns. Like they had all these wrestlers in that one movie. And what's the football movie? Longest Yard.
Yeah.
Goldberg, Great Khali, Kevin Nash has been in several things. Stone Cold. Like they just had so many people in there, and it's awesome. Yeah. So. Athletes to acting. So awesome. Let's move on. I'm gonna ask a question, and we're gonna do like a little game style, real quick.
Okay.
Let me see here. It's kind of a this or that.
That was that right there.
Huh?
You switched from it.
Nah.
That was the. Is that not the same thing?
It's this one right here. We're going to play this or that.
Oh, okay.
But this version, we're going to do 8 rounds.
Okay.
Because it fights, right?
Okay.
8 rounds in a fight, right? 9.
So.
9 rounds in a fight.
So we'll talk about 9 fights.
We're going to talk about 9 fights.
Okay.
Who wins out of this game character versus this gaming character? Just a straight up fight. Okay? The first being Kratos from God of War. Okay. Or Dante from Devil May Cry. I'm going to go with Kratos. Any tiebreakers will be made up by...
Okay. I think Dante has it. I think there's... If we're talking about all their abilities that they have, I think Dante takes it.
They gave the tiebreaker to Kratos.
Okay.
Dante's speed, regeneration, double trigger, and ridiculous arsenal makes this extremely close, but Kratos has overcome gods and titans and monsters. So, yeah.
Okay.
Super Mario or Sonic? Sonic. In a fight, Sonic's going to kill him.
Yeah, well, then, yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, Mario.
You say Sonic too?
Yeah, I'll say Sonic too.
Link. Ooh, this one's gonna hurt. Link versus Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII.
I'm gonna say Cloud.
I'm sorry, Link. Yeah, it's Cloud. It's Cloud.
That's tough.
That one I struggled with. Arthur Morgan or Lara Croft. That's gonna be a good shooter out. Like one's Red Dead Redemption 2, and then Red Dead Redemption, and then Tomb Raider.
I played Red Dead Redemption 2, so
it's the same dude from Red Dead 1. It's the cowboy.
The Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, considering the ability that they had in Red Dead Revolver,
I'm kind of feeling Lara here.
I can see why.
So I'm gonna say Lara.
I would say Arthur.
Say it's a split.
Okay.
Lara Croft. Arthur's Deadeye makes this dangerous. If it turns, that's what you were just talking about. Yeah. If it turns in a straight shootout, he could absolutely win. But Lara's more mobile, athletic, and stealthy. Yeah. Fight 5.
Leon S. Kennedy, Resident Evil versus Joel Miller.
Ooh.
Standard weapons, abandoned city environment, no outside help, both at their peak.
Both at their peak.
I have not played either
standard
one
weapons,
of these games, so I have no dog in this fight. So I'm gonna just have to.
So Joel's awesome in Last of Us.
Yeah.
Have you seen the show?
I've seen clips.
Yeah, so he's great in Last of Us, but like
I'll take Leon.
Leon's awesome. I'm going Leon.
Okay.
Because Leon didn't die, Joel did. Geralt of Rivia or Jin Sakai? Ugh.
Standard weapon armor. Joe can use science. Jin has his ghost weapons. No prep time. Neutral battlefield.
So he's got his powers.
So they both got their power. Whatever their powers are. I don't know.
Jin has his ghost weapons, and Geralt has his signs.
I haven't played these games to know these characters.
I'm gonna go with The Witcher.
And I think Ghost of Tsushima is basically PlayStation. So I don't have PlayStation on Xbox, so yeah, I'll go with
I'm gonna go with Geralt.
okay. I'll go with Jin Sakai.
I kinda knew you were gonna do that one. Jin is elite swordsman and stealth tactic, explosive kunai, and ghost weapons, but Geralt isn't a normal human opponent. His mutations give him enhanced speed, reflexes, strength, and senses. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Ezio Auditore versus Solid Snake.
Neither
I don't
knows
think it's
exactly where
close.
the other starts 10 minutes to hunt each other.
I don't think it's close.
Oh.
I'm gonna see what you say.
I'm gonna go with Snake.
Oh no, we're split. I give it to Ezio. I don't think it's close because Ezio, yeah. They gave it to Snake. Heavyweight battle. Scorpion versus Akuma. Oh.
I'm gonna say Scorpion. I feel like
Full standard abilities, no outside assistance, neutral arena.
I'm gonna say Scorpion. But I'm not really fully aware of all the lore of Akuma like that.
It's good.
Like, I know he has... Isn't he like the father of Ryu? Or something like that?
I think so. Damn it, I gotta go Scorpion.
I'll say Scorpion. I don't know. Akuma could win, but...
Final battle. Master Chief versus Doom Slayer.
I'll go Master Chief.
I have to go Master Chief.
I'll go Master Chief.
Let us know who you would have put. Where we would have differed. So, yeah. That's awesome. And it just keeps going. So, that's something we'll come back to. The game fight. We'll call that the game fight. I like that. That was 9 rounds. So far we got Master Chief, Scorpion. Next time we should do them versus each other. Like Master Chief and Scorpion and like brackets.
Make the brackets the winners. But then Lara Croft is gonna die. Everybody who's human is gonna die. Like you got a guy.
But who would win out of like Kratos and Sonic?
You got a guy, Sonic. Who's to say they could put Kratos and Scorpion together?
That's true.
You could say shuffle up the winners, and then all I know is whoever Lara Croft and the other guy goes up against will die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's no.
All right. Last thing we got to do is the Dice of Doom.
Okay.
Dice of Doom.
They go die. 100 side.
100 side dice. We're going to ask a question, and we're going to end our show that way. It rolls a while.
We got 98.
98?
98, dog. Oh, my knee.
Everything moved.
My knee.
Let's get to 98, shall
Oh my
we?
gosh.
It's going to be in internet and technology. The question is, what part of growing up before smartphones do you miss the most? That's a great question.
Honestly, the ability to go over to somebody's house by looking for the pile of bikes.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know where the hangout is. Like, hey, whose house we going over? It's like, you know, especially during the summer, you know, you don't know everybody at. You got to call them the landline and stuff. And it's like, you know, everybody was outside. Now, granted, the way the gaming system was like 16-bit at the time. So graphics was just, you know, at its peak. But yeah, people were outside. I mean, we're outside to play, you know, play sports stuff outside. But like, even when you went inside the game, you went over to somebody's house. Like, I remember, I was never the best at fighting games, so I remember getting whooped on like Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, all these games. I'm like, I don't play it like that. I don't, you know. I think I need to be one of the people that like practice to get good. You know?
I think
so, but yeah, I think it was just that ability of like just riding around and like, oh, we over here today. Bet, say less. You know, so
I think mine's kind of along your side, but it's the connection piece.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't have the connection that we used to with people. Like this is kind of taken over, like giving us instructions and that type of thing. Where do we go for here? We don't have like people directing us anymore.
Yeah.
We use our smartphones. When we want to talk to somebody face to face, we do it, and it's kind of like takes the personal connection out of it.
yeah.
So like I prefer going over to people's house and seeing them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Call me an old.
I will definitely say.
We aren't. So
Yeah, shut up. But yeah, like I think, well, because of the way they have expanded on what they put in the phones. Like at first it was just talk, text, and then at some point you got where you could watch a video. And then once smartphones came around, I was like, all right, you got video.
Bro, this is Star Trek right here for us.
Like the amount of streaming sites you can put on your phone, the amount of like all the things that you can do with your phone is just so much. You got your banking, you got all of this info in one piece of metal, and it's like that's crazy to think that like so much of your life is like, you know. I mean, granted, calendars. I think calendars is like one of the best features because like you get the added schedule and reminder like, hey, you got this coming up, you know. Which I think that is helpful because if you don't write it down but you put it down and you have a reminder like ding ding, you know. Especially like for me, I like the day before and like 2 hours before reminder of where I need to be because I forget and the date's gone. And so like I know tomorrow I just got an email reminder like, hey, don't forget to you know, confirm that you got a haircut appointment tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, so I'm going to confirm. And so there's that. But it's just things that I make sure it helps, you know, like make it easy access, especially when like scheduling is becoming a thing. Because, I mean, you can do walking and stuff like that, but it's not, I don't know.
That was the Dice of Doom. For me, like I said, it was the connection piece. So, like, I really do miss the connection from being able to like going over, making sure I need to go to somebody's house to talk to them. Other than that, this episode is sponsored by W. So W is an energy drink. It gives you a low. I mean, it's not a really like jittery drink. You drink it, it'll last a couple hours. Like it's not like one of the Red Bulls that's going to last 5 hours or something like that.
Nope.
I went to sleep a couple hours after drinking W. But W, you go to w.org, check them out, put in the code Pop Culture Players, and get 12% off of your next purchase. So, yeah.
Yeah, and as always, remember, you are the main character in your healing arc.
Peace out.
I was really